Alright folks, here we are. Let's see. Should be recording. Should be recording. So we talked about the motor brakes. Oh man, my God damn, fuck! What the fuck is biting me? God damn it, what the fuck? Shit. Example why you need these fucking heavy duty brakes from E-Moto, a motorcycle grade brakes, because we just hit 68 miles an hour and anybody will bust a U-turn in front of you or just came out from nowhere. It would have been a disaster. Luckily that stretch, it's completely usually empty, or everybody's doing 65 and there are no streets going into it, so possibilities of anybody pulling out front of you is none. However, animals crossing, there's probably 99% chances of happening. Yep. The motor brakes, this is my drama. I got all that juice, but I can only do quick bursts. I hit 68, 72, and you know, pray for mercy and hold on to my freaking panties, if you know what I mean. Man, something bit me really bad. See, it's a bird. We're not running a lot of power. I went from 200 DC to 210, 450 face amps. So it's not really lots of juice. This battery can very easily hit 450 DC amps. So I got plenty of juice left. I just don't understand how do you control so much power underneath your ass. It's like just incredible. Of course, your battery is going to deplete just too fast. But ouch, if you do a quick run around the house, you're good. Just, you know, test runs. But you want to go long term, far away, yeah, you gotta be a little bit more on the baby side. New thing that we did the Meros, just had to do it. You know, cops be sneaking up when you left and right. You know what I mean? I gotta put the GPS map on because, I mean, I know where I'm at, but I just don't want to go in circles like a dummy. You know what I mean? Let me put my maps on. Yeah, my brakes aren't shot, but they're not the greatest, to be honest with you. So let's put to Waze, whatever it's called. There it goes. So we are here. Okay. We are here. Let's continue. Going on this big ass park to the right, just for the hell of it, just to enjoy the nature. Yeah, it's a Sunday. We are 80.1 volts, almost full. My drive shaft is making a noise, guys. We deal with that when it becomes unbearable. Other than that, doing basic maintenance. I just did brake pad cleaner, clean my calipers, hoping that it's going to help in the grip. The back brakes almost non-existent. It's crazy. The front brakes is good. I guess if I squeeze both of them, they're gonna be, oh, they are fine. Nothing to cry, you know, to ride back home where, yeah, I'm taking red light, where you know, these brakes really aren't that great. You know, going back to same drama that we had, that I mentioned in my video, that these brakes are non-existent. You know, right now doing 20 miles an hour, they're alright, but anything at 75 miles an hour is non-existent. So this guy is sleeping. I hate this traffic over here. See? Brakes are non-existent. Where did my wife go? Oh, she already disappeared. I just left the house and she left the house. So yeah, I'll pop right over here because that's where the park is done. See? I'm fucking paranoid to go fast because somebody pulls out. I am so screwed, it's not even funny. .45, no brainer. We're gonna pop. We're gonna pop a right. Okay. Oh, there's someone right up in the front. Doing wheelies. Oh, me, man. It's like having some sort of disorder. Guy from Jersey doesn't fucking look. Fucking retard. To go fast. Seriously, no way. All I just did was the dumbest shit ever. Like, you guys should not do this shit at all. Like, you shouldn't accelerate. You shouldn't go between cars. You shouldn't go between riders. You shouldn't pass. You shouldn't be passing riders. All I just did is how some people fucking just ride all the time, putting themselves at risk. That part I just did was the dumbest shit ever. And if you guys think this is okay, that what I just did is okay, him doing wheelies, it's okay. You know, it's called bicycle. All right, let's say it's called motorcycle. Still got 2 wheels. It should be sitting at 2 wheels. That was like the dumbest shit ever. My heart is fucking racing. It's just, I do not know how people go about making these dumb fucking decisions, putting themselves in the predicament that I was in. Waving in and out of the traffic, being on the side of the road where gravel is accumulated, and I can very easily spin out in about 2 seconds. There's no reason for this. If you ride with some sort of respect to the rules, regulations of a road, you're gonna be fine. I just, fuck. I mean, I can mention Saransta, another dumbass that does the dumbest shit ever. It just violates every possible traffic fucking law. They just don't give a shit, and he just wants to be somewhat okay because he doesn't want to fucking lose his channel and lose his stigma and his priority and you know, lose the respect of other people. But look who's following him. Young kids, you know, young and stupid and full of cum. See, this is stupid. Like, why the fuck am I doing this? Why can't I sit back over there and just fucking relax? Like, do I have some sort of disorder, taking all these lies and doing all this stupid shit? For some people this is okay, but the chances of me seeing cup over here is like almost impossible, right? It's a dumb purpose, a dumb video. Like, I'm not even proud of this fucking video. It's just stupid. It really is. You know, it's sad. There's some people riding it, and besides what I'm doing right now, they also do a wheelie. It's like that puts like the fucking goddamn whipped cream on the top of the cake. It's like, boom, you just seal the deal of being fucking retarded. And this is why today all these cops are fucking seizing these bikes and everybody's getting in trouble. Everybody getting the shit taken away and summonses because of few fucking retarded people fucking doing stupid shit and putting it on TikTok or YouTube. Like, I watched this one video. This kid should put my full hands on him. This kid was like wheeling the entire fucking video. That's all I watched. This guy wheeling the entire video. Even if I could wheelie, there was no reason for me to wheelie all fucking video. It's shit's boring, and some people, lots of people find that shit entertaining. It's not fucking entertaining, it's stupid. And we're in a situation where I gotta have pedals, even right now pedals don't fucking help me. I only had that for one reason, to be able to take the ferry. I have not taken a ferry in over 1.5 years. So the reality is probably I'm never taking a ferry to Staten Island. I might take the bridge to Jersey, but it's just dumb. We do stupid things, and then the consequences are even more serious than we think. It's hard. It's horrible. It's sad. It really is. Oh man. Oh. I don't know why that golf cart is there. This fucking alarm is annoying. Holy God. What is today? Sunday? So why is the stupid alarm going off? I usually got the alarm going off when I'm working. So I don't know, man. Guys, this is like seriously something stupid. Like, why can't we just ride normally? Why can't we do that? This entire video is exactly what you're not supposed to be doing. And also, Saransta's not a god. He's a dummy that can't disclose his fucking personality in his face because he's done so much stupid shit in his life on a video that he will be fucking convicted in about 24 hours by jury. Just the car that he rode in LA, he was so reckless. Ain't my fun. The bikes that he rides, he's always reckless. Like, what are you teaching these kids? Now you have all these kids fucking running from cops. Eluding a police officer, it's a fucking crime. It's a felony. It's like, hello? I told my son, man, you better just get caught and let me deal with the consequences because I'm your father and you're a minor. I'll deal with the consequences of, I don't know, bailing out the bike, getting the bike, losing the bike, whatever it is. But do not run for fucking cops. Like, come on, man. Now you have all these kids running from cops, all these minor kids running from cops. Now our biggest problem here in New York City is like lots of these guys with these electric scooters and mopeds and not necessarily bikes, but even bikes, they commit crime because it's a quick device to get in and get out of trouble. You know what I mean? It's like if you want to commit a crime, by the time you catch up with me, you know, with the car while I'm on this electric bike, it's no big deal. It's a couple of seconds, you know. I can get out of trouble in 2 seconds. Oh shit! See what happened? I just pressed the fucking throttle and pulled me off. Almost killed myself. And this is a throttle, a thumb throttle. Crazy. Oh no, guys. I do not know. See, another red light. I should really stop, to be honest with you, but this is the light that I didn't stop before. So, go figure. I want to get in there, right over here. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get right in there. The bike doesn't have a problem picking it up. It's got plenty of juice. I'm not going the wrong way. I'm getting on the sidewalk here. I got this crazy white shirt so somebody can see me. That was the purpose of it. That was the goal. So now, see, nobody's going. I mean, okay. Let's look at the other side of the rule, law, and purpose of these seizures, right? Now, let's say I am off-road right now. In California, even over here, I should not be off-road. And be well. This is the bike that to be always on off-road, right? The paper says it's supposed to be off-road, right? It's not a trail. Well, it is a trail, but it's just nobody uses it. Everybody sometimes uses it. Like is that the motor? Yeah, I see. No, it's not. Yeah, it is a motor. But he's still paddling the goddamn thing. Anyway, so with this bike, I mean, not people are not going to complain, but it's just it's a high power bike. They don't want you to be on a high power bike. They want you to come in, take some pictures, have a picnic, have a barbecue. Well, you're no longer allowed to have a barbecue anyway, but you know, have a barbecue, relax with your family, call it a day, right? The way I'm running this right now is respectful and responsible. You know, again, ATV does not gonna work over here. E-motor, some would. It will work over here, right? We're not disturbing the peace or anything like that. This is electric, blah blah blah. The problem is it's powerful. So again, it's okay. But now if I came over here with the dirt bike or even an electric bike, start doing wheelies, I guarantee all these people will be complaining. They'll call 311. 311 will, you know, forward the you know, 911 call, and cops will show up at the end of the trail. Oh, shit. Cops will show up at the end of the trail, and now you're busted. You know, so it's pretty much where you cannot use this bike anyway, right? But again, I can get away with this. I can get away with this because I'm not on the road, I'm not popping wheelies, I'm not taking red lights, I'm not disturbing the peace, right? So everything is cool. But the minute you know, you come out and you do a wheelie, like the guy back over there, he was doing a wheelie. Why are you doing a wheelie? Is there something disconnected in your brain that you have to do a wheelie? Like, it's not that fucking cool. And I've seen too many videos, shorts or videos, where people are doing wheelies and they flipping the bike and they're getting injured. And it's like, just seen it too many times. That's the whole drama. Like, it shit sucks. It brings such a bad reputation to us, the riders. It's not even funny. It's like Harley guys. Apparently you can't pass them on the road. Like, you gotta be behind them. That's fucking stupid. Like, your boats are so small, so what you gotta do is you gotta make them feel big and bigger and better. So you tell the myth, oh, you can't pass a Harley on the highway. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. If I was riding a motorcycle, I'd probably get in trouble with them all the time. Because look, it's a free country movement. Like, if I want to pass you, I'm gonna pass you. But they purposely will block the fucking goddamn roads or or street or the road ahead of you, and you know, even if it takes you know, where they'll injure you or you'll get in a car accident because they put you in a predicament like that. You know what I mean? That's Harley. Another fucking sick bastards in the head. But again, let's look at the elephant in the room, right? Please stop doing wheelies. Please stop being fucking reckless. Please stop being stupid. You know? Look, this guy's walking the bike. I don't know why he's walking the bike, but they both are. It's all cool. It's all good. They aren't electric bikes. But if you get some sort of disorder, what is it called, ADHD, some shit like that, if you can't stay still on a seat, if you can't stay still on one wheel, if you can't do none of that, and you gotta pop your wheelie, you gotta fucking see a doctor. Oh shit, double man. That's tough. Hi, Papa. Damn. Oof, you're a hardcore dog. So that's the whole point over here. If you have these disorders, you know, it's like, go see a doctor. You know, a two-wheel vehicle is designed to be used on two wheels, not on one wheel. You know what I'm saying? I knew he's not going to say anything because I'm not being stupid. I'm not being reckless. I'm going to pop it right over here. I like this spot over here. See now, boom, I would pop over this. Block camera. Now, everybody would pop a wheel over here and they'd be like, oh yeah, it's so cool. It's not fucking cool, man. You're putting yourself in a danger. You're putting other people in a danger. You're putting other drivers in a danger. You're being selfish. And then if you get that goddamn bill from a hospital, your mom is gonna say like, oh, stupid, boss, stupid. We're doing what, 30, 37? Look how fast 37 is. It seems so fast. I've seen people at 60 miles an hour doing wheelies. It's just, you know, I'm wasting this entire video. You can watch it or not watch it. I'm wasting this entire video because it became such a big issue with these wheelies, with these, you know, kids being reckless. And I just stumped on this is a cup right there. I just stumped on this group of teenagers where all of them were doing wheelies. They were motorized ATVs. They were dirt bikes. None of them had plates. All these kids, some of them had helmets, some of them didn't have helmets. Like, you're doing everything completely wrong. Everything. Whatever you're doing is wrong. Oof, this is tough over here. Look at this. I mean, I could have full throttle over here. I would never make it over here on a turn. That's for sure. Yeah, it's tough over here. But it's so nice. It's close everywhere. Wow. So this is who we are, 2026. We're being chased on our freaking bikes. We're being chased on our bikes. I even get away from a freaking biker. Oh God, these brakes. Oof. So we're being chased by our own bikes. Our own bikes, properties are being seized. And you know, it's so funny because we take the time away from police departments all over US to waste the resources and the time on you know, on us, on people that do stupid shit on the bikes. And it's sad because I guarantee you there's bigger crime than that. I guarantee you that. You know what I mean? And again, we wasted police resources on these kids doing reckless shit. It's sad. It's really sad. It shows how selfish we are, how much we don't care. You know, I understand you have a free country, but you gotta be following some sort of rule and regulation. You know, pretty much basically to say. Now, again, this is how you should be riding this bike. Yes, this bike can do 85 miles an hour, but do I need to do 85 miles an hour? No. Could I do 85 miles an hour? Yes. Could I just go to this light? Yes. Do I need to? No. Do I want to? Yes, because whatever is restricted, whatever people tell you cannot do, your brain, your I guess personality, human nature personality tells you, yeah, do it, do the opposite. You know, you guys did it. You know, what's this guy's name? Mr. ENYC. Oh my fucking god, it's horrible. Look, guys, I'm not doing any bike reviews. Another one, JB360 in New York City, right? Every goddamn video is about builds. It's about getting a different bike built up and doing all kinds of things. I'm not into that. I'm into enjoying my ride. And the reality is I can't enjoy my ride because this community had fucked it up. And I called it 2 years ago because I called it that we've seen guys riding recklessly on Highland Boulevard here in Staten Island and going on sidewalks and everything else. I called it. I said, like, soon enough, this community is going to be gone. And now people like especially Mr. ENYC, you know, he wants to register his bike. Of course. Or he says, I'll get out of the hobby and I'll do something else. So you have a choice. I don't have a choice. I can't. Well, I don't want to register my bicycle. That's number one. Number two, I want to be able to ride my bicycle as a bicycle. It defeats the point of having a bicycle and then have to register insurance and everything else, because now you're complying with the government. Another baby on a Suron or some other small bike, right? So it's selfish when this guy, Mr. ENYC, is doing all that. It's selfish. He had gone to a lot of different rides, and as I give it, Surronster, now he's trying to make it kosher, right? He say, oh, don't do it, we're not about vandalism, we're not about this, we're not about that. Fine, I get it. Which this guy, Mr. NYC, he never does that. He never encourages doing that shit. And him still videotaping with one hand on the handlebars and the other hand holding the camera like a dummy. Safety, my friend. I don't want to be riding without my hands all day long. But holy shit, man, you're making this fucking worse. You're making this worse than it's supposed to be. If you have so many followers and so-called, you call yourself a YouTuber, you should set by example, right? You should say, guys, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Encourage people to do the right thing. Don't encourage people to do the wrong thing. If I had whatever he has, whatever, 30,000 followers, 40, 50, 60, if I had so many followers, I would definitely encourage people to follow rules, regulations, and laws and be safe and do what you're supposed to be doing, right? But they don't. So you're supposed to have the impact on the community that you ride with. And I never heard him safety. I never heard him on a video encourage kids, people, guys, riders, community to be safe, to ride safe. Man, it's sad. It really is sad. Oh man, I'm ramping because I'm so upset that I have to go under the radar to ride a bike while other people, they just fucked it all up, you know? It's sad, it really is. Let's give it a run. good run. All of it was about 70. That is crazy. It's just completely unnecessary, to be honest. Completely unnecessary towards Jersey. Completely unnecessary, honestly. It's like everything about this ride was too much, especially me passing on the left. I mean, at least, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of it. Another stupid example of what happens when you ride fast. It's the whole thing. I mean, again, 210 DC and I'm hitting 70, no problem, no questions. So go figure, man. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can put that speedometer on. Oh boy. Come on. Fastest speed, 70 right there. This is the drama. I don't have the brakes for this speed. I have to be like triple careful. You gotta be sneaky. You gotta be very sneaky. We did 70 top speed without a problem. What's the 77 on the battery? Cut off 58. fucking kids, they think it's okay to cross the road when people are doing 50 miles an hour. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing 50, 60 miles an hour. But the fuck? Any adult and any person here in Staten Island will do fucking 60 because we're just in a rush all the time. That's the fucking problem. Especially in Staten Island. These fucking meatheads. You know, sausages. I go to the gym, everybody's fucking parked in the fire lane, triple park, double park, has no respect whatsoever. If you live in a community like that, guess what? Don't blame anybody. Blame yourself because you've done it. You know what I mean? Why I don't park in a fire lane? Why I don't park in a handicap designated spot? Because my father fucking taught me how to be a human, how to be respectful in society, how to contribute to society. I got a job, I got a goal, I have a plan. Some people just fucking exist. That's the problem. If you're one of those people, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, stop sign, fuck stop sign. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Contribute to society. Instead of contributing, you know, people committing crime, going to Home Depot, walking out with goods. Who the fuck taught you that? Did your mom, your parents tell you it's okay, sonny boy, to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, fucking take a big ass box of fucking tools or equipment or whatever it is that you fucking need to steal and sell for very cheap on the road? I guess your parents said it's okay to do that. Like, where is the disconnection between reality, parenthooding, and you fucking listening to what the parents are saying to you? Holy shit. How is this okay? How is it okay to walk into Home Depot, Lowe's, and take shit and it's okay? I understand food. I can't give a fucking break on that shit. If you're starving, you're starving, bro. I mean, I have been hungry. However, I didn't have the need to steal food because I was able to purchase food. But I'm assuming if I was you know, homeless, I didn't have, I mean, come on, here even in New York City, when you're homeless, you have a shelter, you have fucking food in a shelter. So you don't even have to steal when you're homeless and you're hungry. So I understand, you have 7 fucking kids and you gotta steal. Meanwhile, the EBT, the welfare, whatever, it's giving you hundreds and thousands of dollars a fucking year. Who's paying for it? Taxpayers. Who's the taxpayer? My last check was $1,600 in fucking taxes. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Makes all fucking wake up, Americans. You know? You got, I can't, bro, I can't. This is what upsets me. Oh shit, that's cute. Oh, this got a fucking plate. He's supposed to wear a helmet with that shit, so he's good. Well, who the fuck am I to judge people, right? I'm not judging. I'm just saying. This guy's turbo. Oh yeah, Papa left over here. I'm not too fond of that spot, but whatever. Hard-working people. There you go. Guy's wearing an army helmet. Holy shit! The mental stage in this country, or in our country, is just fucking backwards. But listen, I understand. I'm here to understand everybody. I just don't understand certain things. Now it's no weed. How is the government makes marijuana legal to smoke? That shit did not help your community. Now why is government letting you smoke weed legally outside? And why? What's the purpose behind it? Well, to be honest with you, I'd rather deal with fucking zombie population, a population that is fucking falling asleep behind a goddamn TV, the population that is being proactive and trying to fight every illegal move that the government makes. So yeah, fuck it, have all these cocksuckers fucking be all, you know, high like a fucking kite. They're not gonna fight. They'll fucking live with minimum wages and they'll never complain because as long as they get high, they're good to go. That's the reality. That's the American dream. If that's the American dream, fuck that, bro. I'm in the wrong fucking country, I guess. I don't want that American dream. Back in the 80s, that was the American dream, you know, to succeed, to have a good job. You know, you had a minimum wage job, you still were happy, you were able to afford everything. Right now, you have middle class fucking dying, completely dying. Middle class, you don't qualify for anything. Rich class, you can buy anything. Middle class, you can't afford anything. You just can't. You gotta pay for school, you gotta pay for everything. Poor class, you can't afford anything, so the government gives you everything. So who's screwed? Middle class. It's sad. So when you're middle class, which is lots of people, you're so fucking screwed, it's not even funny. That's the reality. Oh, these lights, man, they fucking horrible. Look at this. You call that life? Sitting in the alley, not doing shit. Fucking disgusting. It's just Sunday. You should be at the church. Maybe you went to church. You should be at a round table having a fucking dinner with your family. You choose to sit in the dirty, nasty alley doing nothing. Completely nothing. You're not hanging out with a pool because you don't have a pool. Probably you can't afford it. You're not hanging out inside the house because it's fucking hot and you get no central air conditioning. Probably can't afford a central air conditioning. I don't know, I'm assuming, right? You're not on a fucking boat because you don't have a boat because you can't afford a boat. You're not on a motorcycle because you can't afford a motorcycle, you don't have one. You're not on a fucking goddamn in a car because you can't afford a fucking car and insurance. So what are you depending on? EBT, food stamps, government fucking aid. Fuck. Holy shit, that's sad. That shit's really sad. Holy shit. Come on, people, you can do better. Look, I'm encouraging everybody to do better. Shit. Look, I work like anybody else. And I know my boss is full of shit. My boss is an asshole. My job doesn't care about my health. My mental health, my physical health. My job doesn't care. You gotta be the one to make that decision when you call, when you move your way, when you make your move. Don't let your job or your life abuse you. You know what I mean? That's not what you should be doing. If you gotta go and steam off and calm down and relax, take a vacation, you gotta make that phone call. Your boss, your job is not gonna make that fucking goddamn call. That's the problem. You gotta do it. And I understand, you know, poverty. I completely understand. This country is not for the weak. This country is for strong people. So you gotta make sure that you do the right thing. You have to make sure that you do the right thing. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck in poverty all your life. I know too many people, they get a break and then they're back into shithole. It's like it's so difficult to come up and enjoy your life. I guarantee you, nobody wants to be hanging out on a dirty ass alley. Nobody wants to be driving a piece of shit car. Nobody wants to be doing fucking 40, 50, 60, 10 fucking hours overtime a month. Nobody. I tell my boss, I don't want to do overtime. Pay me enough money so I don't have to do overtime. You know? If you pay me $100,000 a year, I don't have to do overtime because I'm fine with $100,000. You know what I mean? Now if I make $100,000, you make me still do overtime for another $60,000. All I'm doing is I'm paying fucking additional taxes. It's like, holy shit. How do you justify paying fucking $1,600 in taxes in 2 weeks of salary? It's ridiculous. You pay taxes when you earn a salary. Then you pay taxes when you purchase something, right? I mean, it's just, and now they have this future investment tax. So let's say you have a CD invested in a bank. They make you pay taxes for future net worth gain. So if I have, let's say, $100,000 on CD, and I'm going to earn $15,000 from the $100,000 in 3 years, every year I gotta pay $5,000 taxes on that net worth gain. That's fucking crazy. Meanwhile, every rich goddamn scumbag, like, we're not gonna mention people, right? But we know who's rich in this country. They get a tax break. They deduct everything. Like, Trump has changed so many fucking deduction policies and laws and regulations. It's not even funny. I asked him to pay taxes in like 7 years. He wrote a book about how not to pay taxes, to teach you how not to pay taxes. Because really, the law doesn't tell you how to pay taxes. It's optional. I don't know how you can get away with it. I have paid taxes all my life, you know, and I'm about to retire. They call that Social Security. So I don't know how is it that you work something out where you don't have to pay taxes or didn't pay taxes in 7 years. Not including that he has claimed bankruptcy like 7 fucking times. Like shit. You go in front of a judge once. You go in front of a judge once and you tell the judge, "Your judge, I had this issue, right? I opened a fucking business. Unfortunately, after 4 years, the business didn't take off, didn't work out," which it does happen. Look, let me get a break, right? Let me not pay the $100,000 that I own. Let me do my bankruptcy, right? Chapter 12. Let's do that. Now, Trump has done it 7 times. How is it that he gets 7 breaks? And us, the poor people, the peasants, we can't fucking even get 2 breaks. Now, you can't claim bankruptcy. You gotta pay. They'll garnish your fucking wages. They'll take money away from your fucking goddamn wages, which is sad. It's like child support, you know? It's horrible. It's really horrible, man. So upset. So upset. So this is where it all comes down to. We can't ride bikes. We gotta pay taxes on pretty much every penny that we earn. You know? Now with these black cameras, these red light cameras, speeding cameras, you get out of the house, you gotta pay to just go to places, because if you go a little bit too fast, you'll catch a summons. Horrible. Completely horrible. How many miles did we do? We did 22.6 miles. And I'm ranting about all kinds of shit. Whatever. You guys don't want to watch the video don't watch it. That's just me laughing. It is what it is. Oh, it's funny because since the job don't give a shit, right? If you go work as comp because you got injured at a job, they'll take your time, they'll take your sick leave, they'll take your vacation, they'll take everything. And then in the city sector, if you don't come back within a year, they're gonna tell you, look, you gotta go for disability. And that's it, you're fucking screwed. While I was doing a job for you, I got injured, and after a year, let's say I worked for the city or any private sector, whatever. I, let's say, worked for 22 years, right? And let's say I need 25 years to retire. At 22 years, I have injured myself. After a year, my job, my agency, my employer is going to say, guess what? You got to go for disability because you can't come back to work after a whole year of being absent from work. This is how your agency, this is how your job, this is how your employer is saying thank you. I gave you 22 years. You gave me 1 year. How is that even? How? And guess what? You haven't gotten paid when you use your sick leave and your vacation time. You're not going to get paid from your employer. You're going to get paid from workers' compensation law, right? From the city. But you've had a job for 22 years, and now your job is telling pretty much you go screw yourself. So I always tell my boss, I do the bare minimum. My boss says the bare minimum is not enough. I says that's all you're paying me for. You're paying me for bare minimum because if I'm doing any extra, right? That's not what I'm being paid for. You pay me for minimum. You pay me minimum 40 hours, right, a week. You pay me for 8 hours a day, and you pay me for completing a task. Whether that task is to go around a building 4 times, whether that task is to write 5 essays a week, 1 essay a day, that's my task. That's my bare minimum. That's what you're paying me for. So there are extra people that do extra shit. You know, they're like, you got it, I do it, you got it. What the fuck? I had this guy, you got it. He fucking did everything for the fucking boss. Everything. Every morning he would fucking go to his office, suck his balls off, clean his goddamn asshole with the wiper, baby wipes, and then fucking bring a coffee and a newspaper. What the fuck? What kind of seller are you? If my father saw me doing that shit, he says, holy shit, I'm turning great. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. Why? Why would you do shit like this? That's disgusting. Same thing with becoming, let's say, a supervisor. I never want to be a supervisor. Why? Because I'm going to sell myself for what? For a couple of dollars more? Supervisors don't get much more pay than I do, and I got to become the bitch to the damn fucking boss. No fucking way. Guys, you got the wrong fucking guy. I don't want to be like, oh, you can't take day off because you're a supervisor. You got to supervise. Without you, nobody's going to supervise. I don't want to be in that situation. If I want to take a day off because I'm sick, I'm not feeling well, I have a pain or whatever it is, I want to be able to take off. I don't want to be told like, oh my God, you're the supervisor, you can't take off. It's like bullshit. I should be a free man. If I have time and hours to take off, great. I take off, you pay me. If I don't have the time, I don't have the hours, sick leave, vacation, I take off, you don't pay me. That's fucking fine. I don't expect you to pay me. But don't expect me to come on my day off, to do extra shit after hours and not put in for overtime. If I stood after work for 2-3 hours because I didn't complete what I had to complete, well, guess what? It is what it is. I'm staying extra and you're gonna pay me extra. If you're not paying me extra for me staying after hours, guess what? I'm not doing that. I'm gonna come back the next day and I'm going to do what I didn't do the day before. No, I'm not dealing with that shit. You gotta understand, it's not the peasants that work for the fucking company, for the agency. It's the managers that know how to fucking manage. You notice that. Alright, folks. Let's see. 74. Battery almost dead. Easy run. So we don't take the red light, right? Stops right there. Come on, fucking hurry up, buddy. Fucking dick. Alright. Alright. Hopefully they haven't seen me. Anyway. So this is what you gotta do. Do stealthy. All stealthy. Boom, there it is, folks. Nobody can see you. You still run the bike, but your lights are off. That's the beauty about it. See? Beautiful, right? Alright. Now if you want to put it back on, there we go. Put it back on. Boom. Stealth run. I think everybody should have the stealth run. Alright, boys and girls. Out the next video. Sorry about ramping, but I said my piece. Alright? Like, comment, share, subscribe. GoPro, stop recording.